Without further ado, let's see the decks.
All right, folks, I'm going to try and get through this one as quickly as possible.
I've been waiting for this for so long. Sealed Showdown, Force of the Breaker. We got to do this before Payne falls asleep. It's 4 a.m. where he's at. Freaking European. He's a great guy. But first of all, shout outs to RJ. Man, he's so good at drawing, dude. Look at this. He drew this in honor of the episode of Sealed Showdown, Force of the Breaker. Dude, this is so sweet. You have the volcanic stands with Payne. RJ's apparently playing volcanics, and then Simo on the redemption arc with Crystal Beast, the Crystal Beast Faithfuls. I think that name is so fitting, by the way. So, man, RJ, you really outdid yourself here. This is amazing. Obviously, Simo was on his redemption arc because he played Crystal Beast in A History of Jank, and it didn't go too hot. So, hopefully we'll see a redemption, but I also want to see Volcanic slap some.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Showdown.
Let's go! Sealed Showdown, Force of the Breaker!
Introducing Force of the Breaker, one of my favorite
Let's
sets
go.
Simply because it can Ryza the Storm Monarch, and hopefully we can pull multiple copies to ride our way to victory in this episode. I think there's a lot of neat and interesting strategies that we could possibly take this time around. So let's
like Crystal Beast and Volcanics.
See what we're working with for pack number 1. Already a fantastic start. Crystal Beast Emerald Tortoise is a 2K.
I already got Amber Mammoth.
2K defenders aren't impossible.
2K defenders not bad.
So I'm happy to see this right off the bat. Blaze Accelerator is one of the ways we can out that if we pull the subsequent cards to pair with it, and this is removal in the form of a common card.
Dwell in the Depths is nice too because, I mean, it gains attack based off the crystals in the back row. Don't play Gem Flash Energy.
During each of your standby phases, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of face-up continuous spell cards on the field times 300.
Not worth it. Don't do it, Simo. It's a trap. Don't do it.
The Crystal Beast route can deal significant damage every single standby phase.
Significant's a strong word.
For spells and traps, but obviously we'll talk about that a little bit later. And then Dweller in the Depths is also an interesting card. 1500 base stats, but gains 300
it's neat.
Defense for each continuous spell and trap in your spell and trap zone. So if we're playing Crystal Beast, as long as we have 2 of them in our spell and trap zone, this means Dweller in the Depths will get to 21 and can hit over stuff like Emerald Tortoise. Fantastic.
That's very significant.
I can't wait to see what else we get. Second Blaze Accelerator, we have our first Scatter Shot. I'd like to see a playset of this because that actually equals Raigeki, so that would be awesome. Another Emerald Tortoise as well. This is looking great.
Accelerator plus Scatter Shot. That's a good pack right there for you, Payne. Gravite Crush. I hope he doesn't play that. I hope he just plays Ryza. Pulls Ryza.
It's basically Raigeki break with Crystal Beast cards.
Crystal Raigeki's a good pull. We love to see it. Good stuff. Crystal Raigeki's very interesting in this format because it's one of the only ways that you can destroy stuff on your opponent's turn, you know, aside from Ring of Destruction.
There's also Magna Slash Dragon we want to look out for. This is a 2401 tribute.
Gravite Crush is better.
Target a monster your opponent controls, destroy that target.
But Rise is just better than both of them.
Magna Slash will take out spells and traps, so we want to look for that card as well. Crystal Abundance is just an absolute blowout if we can resolve it because it just nukes everything on the field. But when you
gotta play one. You gotta at least play one.
Investment cost, but we might play one of it if we go.
Last Resort's a good pull too, since there aren't any terraforming in this set.
The Blaze Accelerator, so we might play that as well. And Tornado is a very bad MST, but since we're gonna be playing a lot of stuff in the spell and trap zone, this could be a way to out Gem Flash Energy. So you
gotta probably play it out Gem Flash Energy, any of the Crystal Beasts, Blaze Accelerator. Beacon is huge.
Special summon a Crystal Beast from deck. Pretty good to get Ruby Carbuncle out so we can just swarm the field with Crystal Beast, but I actually think we want them in our spell and trap zone more than on the field. There's our first Magna Slash. And our second Gravity Crush, so more Crystal Beasts as well. I think we have a place of Emerald.
What's up, Scarlet? How you doing?
Special summon a Crystal Beast from the spell and trap zone.
Okay. King Scarlet, you are officially the least identifiable poop.
What I can only assume to have been divine intervention. I am now on a 3-win streak. I will not cap and say that the
he's actually showing off the artwork. That's sweet.
Sack the hell out of Alex in that one.
Dude, I hope he doesn't play Burn Crystal Beast. That would be unfortunate.
That I made it after that game too.
3 shells is the real question versus 3 Scatter Shot.
Entire play before you activate.
Hey, appreciate it, Tansen016. I appreciate it. This is so good. He adds like shading and outlines.
Followed some of the principles of sealed construction in that all of the necessary cards in order to play are at common or rare, and the rares and hollows are largely about directing what you play and making certain parts of your strategy better, which is exactly what you want to see out of Sealed. So I'm really excited to be opening
Rocket,
I hope we get to see some of those exciting.
I think Rocket's a secret rare, right? And then Sapphire Pegasus is a secret.
Gem Flash Energy is a burn card that's going to be very relevant, and Tornado is a usable back row removal. Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle also very usable. A Crystal Beast Cobalt.
Useful is a strong word.
Firewall
I mean, you want to play one.
I've read before. Here we have more Crystal Beasts. Again, all but a couple of the Crystal Beasts are at common rarity, and that's great because there are a lot of really cool cards that synergize with it, like Gravity Crush Dragon. Let's take a look at Firewall and see if it's any good. Okay, Firewall is an
I remember Firewall from GX.
It basically requires you to remove a pyro from grave to stop yourself.
That was Axel's first duel, right? He activated Firewall.
Attack, I would certainly be more inclined to run it. Another Firewall. There's a Crystal Raigeki. This card is common as long as you're playing Crystal Beast.
Man, I don't know who I'm rooting for to play the crystals and who's playing the Volcanics.
Speaking of excitement,
Ryza the Storm Monarch.
The Lord and Savior himself, Ryza.
All right, now I hope he's playing Crystal Beast. I don't want Simo to have Ryza.
I'm very excited to see that. Also, Crystal Blessing and Crystal Promise really, really good in the common slots. Triggered summon Sky Scourge and Rise. That's a hell of an ultimate rare, but it's not one we're going to be able to use because of the typing it requires. Crystal Beacon.
What does Sky Scourge and Rise do? Do I even care? Ulti, that's pretty sweet.
Triggered summon, I think, is bad. I think it just summons.
Yeah, triggered summon is bad. Don't do it. But Jesse has a voice line for it. Activate my trap card. Triggered summon.
Rare simply because of its stat line at 1900. That's bigger than most.
Yeah, 1900 beaters. I mean, you saw how that was in progression playoffs. What's up, Gaby? How you doing?
Shout out to Shiggies. Think of you every time I see this card. Crystal Abundance is actually a very good card in this set.
It's so good. You got to play one.
Manage to get ourselves a Sapphire Pegasus, which can
I'd be surprised if they get like 1-1, one Rocket, one Pegasus. Not surprised. I'd be surprised if they get 2 each. Rainbow Ruins, that's huge. That's field spell in the format.
I think we have our playset of Amber Mammoth and our playset of Ruby now, as well as I believe our playset of Crystal Promise and Crystal Raigeki. A Lucky Iron Axe is certainly not a bad rare to see. We're starting to see the Volcanics come through. Here's our first Blaze Accelerator.
There we go.
These cards
Hammer, that's like the best one.
It would be nice to see 3 Volcanic Shell, but I don't actually think Shell is necessary in order for us to be able to run that Blaze.
Ooh, Shell is pretty necessary though. There we go. There's a Shell.
The other cards, this is great because with Blaze Accelerator, we basically get 3 free pops of monsters. So
they're going half and half on who's getting the Volcanic cards and the Crystal Beast cards.
Iron Axe is probably playable just because we can equip it onto something to hit over like.
Yeah, you might want to play like a couple.
Ooh, there's our first super rare, and that's actually one of the more playable ones. It's Radiant.
Okay, it's just really bad Mirror Force.
Yes, but you know what? We'll probably play it because it's a huge blowout.
Yeah, in this kind of sealed kind of where you're only pulling Force of the Breaker, it's not bad.
We don't really have much to synergize with it, but Crystal Abundance, Volcanic Scattershot, and a Tornado is pretty much good enough. Second copy of Shell, love to see it.
Ooh, second Shell.
If we don't have them already.
I think that's the third Scattershot. Last Resort is very nice.
I'd really like to at least get one of it because Rainbow Ruins is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, and there is our Lord and
Ryza the Storm Monarch. So they each have one. That's pretty cool to keep track of. You want to play Ryza in either Crystal Beast or Volcanics. Like, it's just good in both.
You know, okay, but again, I think it's just stats, if anything.
A Gravekeeper's Commandant, unfortunately not one of the field searchers we are going to be going for this time.
Yeah.
Crystal Beacon,
that's like one of the only ones that doesn't have 1900 attack. Why doesn't Commandant have 1900? I guess because Necro Valley already beefs him up enough. If he was at 1900, that'd be busted.
Ultra rare. Man, could have been a Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, but
it really could have. Okay, that's right. They're both Ultras, Pegasus and Rocket.
Because it is the main set pass of this set. I do believe I have 3 Gem Flash Energy already, which is great. Gem Flash Energy is an extremely powerful card if you have been.
Is that really the win con?
Asymmetrical warfare with your opponent. If your opponent just has generally more powerful cards, or if your pulls are not great in this set, you can always fall back on Crystal Beast Burn, which is not a terrible strategy.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to go. I guess I haven't thought about that. Let's see if they play it and if it works out. It'll be news to me.
Also not bad. An ultimate rare Captain Gold. Fantastic. This card would be worth $32. That's surprisingly little. The one thing that is cool about them thinking about playing Crystal Beast Burn with Gem Flash Energy is it'll both make them start to play Tornadoes. So what if one of them's really trying to prepare heavy for the Gem Flash Energy and the other one's like not playing it at all? You just have Tornadoes that are kind of useless because you don't really want to use it on the crystals. It's not really doing much. Unless you chain it to like a Promise on it, and that's pretty good. To really turbo out the Crystal Beast, such as a Sapphire Pegasus, this guy can get beefy and is the predecessor to Abyss Dweller, one of my favorite cards. Last Resort
is that really? That's pretty cool, actually. I never knew that. I guess it makes sense. Dweller in the Depths, Abyss Dweller. They just don't have anything to do with each other, though. Dweller in the Depths is a dragon, and he's Earth. Abyss Dweller's water. I forget what type he is. No, but this is on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro deck. Watch an MBT 10-minute testing and I'll tell you all about it.
Yo, Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus is
Yes! Oh, I didn't even catch that. I was too busy plugging Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Deck for MBT, but look at that. Sapphire Pegasus. Dwell in the Depths all of a sudden not looking too bad.
Pegasus is pretty okay just because of the existence of Crystal Beacon and Crystal Promise in this set. There is a lot of ability in this set to get Sapphire Pegasus up and running.
The best thing about Crystal Beast are the spell cards, not the monsters, but the one monster that does shine is Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Ew, no, you don't want to play Tri-Blaze unless you're going for the Doomfire.
And imagine if we got the Volcanic
Ulti, though.
Fire to go along with it. That would be sick. Another Volcanic Slicer, also pretty good, and I am full up on Scatter Shots, which is a good.
There we go. Triple Scatter Shot. Love to see it.
Third Blaze Accelerator, though, which is really
there we go. They're both like getting pretty big on this. I think second Ryza.
Holy fuck.
And a shell.
Well, Divine
and
Intervention continues to be in my favor as I pull the second Ryza.
Bro.
What has this opening been? Holy shit. This is just
I don't even know who's going to play either anymore. Both of their pulls are just insane. They've kind of just melded together in my mind.
Volcanic Shell too. If I can get another, this opening will be as incredible as it could have possibly been. Topaz Tiger also would be very nice still.
He is a known fighter.
Crazy. I cannot complain about.
What if they pull an ulti Tiger or Sapphire Pegasus or Shell?
If this were an actual box, I can't even imagine how I would feel opening this. Oh, another Firewall, another Dweller in the Depths. I think that's actually my third, which is important. And let's open the last pack. See if we can get that Topaz Tiger. Or, heaven forbid, something better than that. What do we have? Another...
Wait. No.
Opening bid.
No,
wow.
stop pulling Captain Golds. Why is this happening?
The slot again was not kind to
why
me
is this happening?
Around, but the commons and hollows made up for it in spades. Let's see what monstrosity we can put together with these pulls.
Okay, we're
Rocket Copium. Yeah, if Sema pulls Rocket, then he's on Volcanic, and then RJ's got to be on Crystal Beast. Because he's the only one that pulled the Pegasus.
Because we just pulled another one.
He just pulled two Topaz Tiger though. He is a known fighter.
An exciting episode.
It gets over Rocket.
And some interesting tribute monsters as well.
If any of them had them.
Rainbow Ruins in the third to last pack. Very happy to see this. This is a fantastic
Rainbow. I think that's like 3 Ruins and 2 Last Resort for Semo.
Let's go ahead and see what we're going to get in our second to last pack here. A second Rainbow Ruin. And
yes. Oh, that's only a second. Well, there's another Last Resort.
Fairies and fiends in order to be able to summon this. Yeah, right down here it says you need to either tribute a light fairy or a dark fiend for some of these effects. It's also just poorly statted compared to some of the other tributes. So
you can tribute over Ruby Carbuncle then to negate all spells.
Can we get a second Ryza? That would be a great way to end it. It doesn't look like it. But anything else up there, it doesn't seem like it's too good. But overall, I don't think I could be much more pleased. I mean, we got a copy of Ryza, which is super rare, so it's not guaranteed.
All right, what are you guys' predictions? Who's going to play what deck? I think RJ's got to be on Crystal Beast. He pulled the Sapphire Pegasus. He's got to. But, you know, he did make the art. And so it's like, if Semo is playing Crystal Beast, it would suck that he's not playing any Sapphire Pegasus. But he is on 2 Rainbow Ruins and at least 2 to 3 Last Resort. Yeah, Crystal Beast mirror match, probably.
I would have liked another copy of Shell instead of like 7
okay,
Topaz
I guess he didn't.
It is what it is. I'm excited for deck building though.
He did get a lot of Topaz Tigers though, so there is that. While he didn't pull the Sapphire Pegasus, then he did pull Topaz Tigers. But without further ado, let's see the decks.
All right, folks, I'm going to try and get through this one as quickly as possible. There's a lot to talk about in this set. There's so many decisions.
He's playing a hybrid? Dweller in the Depths of Ryza, Tornado, Warrior of Atlantis. Yeah, you got to play as a beater. Lucky. This actually slaps. I like this a lot. No Shell, unfortunately, but like I guess that makes sense. You have to play 3 or play it.
But also, Topaz Tiger is a really tough thing.
A known fighter.
Topaz Tiger and Volcanic Shell both make your main 2 engines a lot stronger.
Okay, why is he playing that many Crystal Beasts though? He's not playing any Rainbow Ruins. He's playing it in the side.
Really strong cards. My engines are a little bit weaker because of my pulls. That said, I think I have a pretty good list that's going to take advantage of.
I think you can cut down on some of the Crystal Beasts. I think you could cut 1 Ruby.
Obviously, the plan is that I want to get as much value
both of the. I don't know. One Ruby for sure can be cut. I guess you can keep the rest. You can play 10.
And also potentially good for a Crystal Promise for Ruby that gets me.
It's just too many normal summons in the deck.
Ruby and Sapphire Pegasus as much as possible. So my Crystal Beasts are 3 Amber Mammoth and 3 Emerald Tortoise. These ones are basically the auto includes because of their stat lines. We have double Cobalt Eagle.
Unfortunately, I didn't pull any Topaz Tiger.
I like it better than Cat because with Lucky Iron Axe, it just gets over things, which Cat can't, even though Cat can do a little bit of extra damage. And I have a card that has a similar role to Cat. The carbuncles
Cat's
are
a little too
because
cute.
they can loop with Pegasus. If I can get one Pegasus into play,
Card that has a similar role as Cat. I guess Blaze Accelerator.
Use these cards with multiple Crystal Promises to get a lot of cards.
Or Gem Flash Energy.
Next, we have Double Dweller in the Depths. I like this card a lot. I don't like it as much at 3. I think this card is really, really powerful, and I only want to see it when I am getting Crystal Beasts into rotation.
Exactly. You only want like 1 or 2.
Not feeling like I have to Crystal Raigeki before Dweller in the Depths can attack. Next, we have Double Ryza, which is Double Ryza.
Yeah.
They are just Ryza.
You just have to play both.
Ryzas. You sacrifice for things, and then they're Ryza. Anyway, next we have...
I'm glad that he's not playing any Gravite Crusher Magnus Slash.
This is the biggest monster I have, and it accomplishes things under Blaze Accelerator and in game states where I can't attack.
Yeah.
This is
Why choose when you can play both? Exactly. It's just the best of both worlds. This is why we can shake on this. Right, Payne? Ray, stick out your hand. Let's shake on this. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing on this with me.
The biggest heat stick that I have available. My spells are where things get really spicy and where the real thought came into this. We've got Triple Tornado. This card is nuts. I think this is the breakout card from this set.
Nuts
is
is
everything. Literally every Crystal Beast
3 or more
cards.
cards.
Crystal Beacon loses to it because
it doesn't destroy face ups. Okay, that's pretty nice.
Crystal Promise loses to it because you can snipe away the one that you target with Crystal Promise. Blaze Accelerator and Wildfire both lose to Tornado.
I think you got to play Beacon at 3. I don't know if he pulled a 3rd.
I have 2 Crystal Beacon. This card helps me turbo out the Sapphire Pegasus, but is a little
2 Wildfire might be bricky if he's not playing any Rocket to search the Blaze Accelerator. All right, let's see what Simo's on.
Excited for this episode.
Oh, there it is, the hybrid again. Oh, but he's playing the light thing. I don't know what that's called. Ew, he's playing Magnus Slash Dragon. Ugh.
We have our Crystal Beast lineup. So we have 3 Amber Mammoth.
I think I like RJ's deck more. I really like RJ's deck more. 2 Shell. 2 Rainbow. He is maining the Rainbow Runes, which is nice.
So we want to play 3 of this. And 3 Topaz Tiger is the best attacker, so we want to play this one. So you may notice I'm not playing Ruby Carbuncle, and the reason for that is I don't actually think summoning the Crystal Beast is that good for this episode, because even if you go Carbuncle to special summon all these from your back row, what does that do in the face of Emerald Tortoise? It can't even clear that. There's no way they can possibly do that. So I actually don't think that's good. The only way it's good is if you have an open board and you go like Promise into Carbuncle to like bring back everything and like OTK. That's the only way I see that being good, but I just don't see that happening. And there's so much removal in this set that I think that's actually putting yourself in a very vulnerable position. But we'll see if I'm wrong. I'm siding.
I think you still play the 1 Ruby, but yeah, Ruby just isn't that great when you don't have an extra deck. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Lulu. I appreciate it. I don't know whose deck I like more. See, you have Simo actually maining the Rainbow Ruins while RJ isn't. That's about my only complaint about RJ's deck, though. Everything else, like they're both playing 2 Wildfire with the 3 Blaze Accelerator. RJ has Pegasus.
And while we do need to wait for him to get to 3 spells and traps, I think
Simo's maining the Gem Flash.
Crystal Raigeki. This is one of the uses for our Crystal Beast in the back row, is basically just having the freedom to pop whatever we want at any moment.
The problem with playing Gem Flash Energy with Rainbow Ruins, though, is you clog your zones. The best effects of Rainbow Ruins are the 4th and the 5th, and you can't accomplish both of them with the Gem Flash Energy up. Obviously, you can do the 4th one to keep drawing cards, but then you have your zones clogged, and then you can't obviously do the 5th one because you have your zones clogged. So the only way to get around the 5th effect, obviously it gets around itself by summoning the Crystal Beast from the back row, and that frees up a spot. But then if you're playing the 2 the Rainbow Ruins but then the Gem Flash Energy, you just won't be able to. So honestly, my money's on RJ winning this. What about you, Payne? Your money's on RJ. Sure. Yeah, right. You attack a face down Crystal Beast and it goes to the graveyard. So we know.
Unreasonably excited for this episode.
I'm excited too.
May be one of the best episodes we've had in like months, literal months after the hellscape we've just endured.
Really?
This looks like a blast. And I
wow, they're actually super excited to do this.
You obviously know I love Ryza, so if I need another reason to love Force of the Breaker, I'm all for it.
Yeah, this one's looking really good. There are a few really cool strategies that become different. They have dynamics based on the pulls you got, which is what I loved about Strike of Neos. It looks like there's going to be a lot of interaction, so I'm excited for this one.
All right, let's go. Shout the patron. It is Mr. Jim Jam 98. Thank you for the support, and
man, I can't wait to
your amazing presence
to see this. I want to see Simo's open. Right. We're going first. So both of our money is on RJ. Good luck to Simo, but I just think RJ's got this.
All right, I'll go to main one.
I do want to see you on your redemption arc though, so come on, Simo.
I'm gonna go with a set
Okay.
And I'm going to set, and I'll throw it to you.
Okay.
The old
there
T
are a
set.
million
Can't go
things
wrong.
That could be the most likely chances that it is one thing in particular. But
Emerald tortoise.
there's a little tortoisey boy. He's a little green guy.
He's a
and
little thick.
He's pretty thick. But one thing about him is that even if he has 2,000 defense, he does not have 2,300 defense.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Start
All
off with
right.
Volcanic Slicer.
That's
to
pretty
Lucky
sweet.
Iron Axe, and let's swing in.
All right,
Attacks
well,
into it, but then
was
that
my
turns on his Crystal
Beast
Raigeki.
Amber Mammoth, and I'm not going to make the mistake that I made in the history.
He
of Jake
remembered! He remembered! He figured it out! He figured out that if you you can crystallize a face down Crystal Beast that was destroyed by battle. Simo, I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. You did your homework and it shows. Man, I want to see you crush it this episode.
So these do go to the spell and trap zone when they're killed in battle.
They do indeed. Okay, main phase 2, I am going to set a single back row, and I'm going to let you go.
Dude,
All right,
that's hype.
Go ahead and draw a Slicer
All right.
plus Lucky Iron Axe, huh?
It is good, but
think-
Crystal
let's
Raigeki can
try
clear
this.
it.
I'm gonna
Is
set
it if
one,
Lucky Iron Axe
and
goes to the
I
graveyard, did
think
all you draw a card, or if you
just
destroy the Lucky
fire
Iron
off
Axe?
Rainbow Ruin.
Oh, okay. All
I'll
right.
throw it to you.
All right. Starting off my turn. Oh, that's a fascinating one. That's a truly
I think you just keep letting him destroy your crystals, and then you crystallize.
Let's get swinging. I gotta
just
figure
load
out
up the
which one to
rainbow
capitalize
runes.
on my big dude.
We'll see how
don't
much
do
we
it.
Capitalize. I'm gonna activate Crystal Raigeki.
Okie dokie.
So we're going to get rid of this.
I guess you
Amber
can
Mammoth, Slicer.
Not
summon
as
out the
much
Topaz
as I
Tiger and
expected.
then
Okay,
get
there
in
we
for
go.
some
That ends up
damage.
being a 2 for 2 because of the Lucky Iron Axe.
It's true. You don't get to draw off of that either, thankfully.
Main phase 2. I'm going
Okay,
to
so it is
set a
if it's
monster,
destroyed,
and
you
it's
get the
your go.
you get the
Okay,
draw.
I'll draw. Main 1.
There's
I'm just
Dweller.
going to sack Amethyst Cat for Magna
Ooh,
slash
why'd you do
Dragon.
that?
It's a pretty big dude.
Let's get to slashing.
Why didn't you just summon the Topaz Tiger?
Ruby Carbuncle, which I
Okay.
will move to
There's the
my
Ruby.
Monster Zone.
Second main, I'm just chilling. Go ahead.
Okay, draw for turn. Oh, buddy. Oh, I'm excited for this one. All right,
Okay.
let's get this party well and
Why did you need
truly
to? I guess
started. I
like
am going to
you're
normal
afraid of
summon
the
myself
Emerald
Crystal
Tortoise,
Beast
but then you just
Sapphire
attack into it.
Pegasus
Yes!
and declare its effect.
You just attack into a Topaz
Ultra
Tiger.
rare
You don't take any
Oh, you
damage.
will
Attack
not-
directly with
I'll have to
Amethyst
tell you a
Cat.
little
You're
bit
good.
about my ultra rare luck after this. Okay.
You can tribute over with Magna Slash next
Put
turn.
into that spell and trap card zone. I think the card I want to put in there
Is a Crystal Beast.
You're not wrong. I think the one that I want to put in
Probably an
is
Amber
going
Mammoth.
to be a Cobalt Eagle. Don't want to draw into that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
because
But I
don't
mean,
wanna
you're
draw
you're
into
putting
them,
it in
I'm just gonna
rotation.
Yeah,
regulate
So,
Magna
oh, if he's immediately
Slash.
sacking it for a Raigeki, that makes
Battle phase,
sense.
I'll swing in.
Good move.
Horse.
Take the 18.
All right, and it is your go.
All right, we'll draw Topaz Tiger. Let's go.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my God,
He's
of
a
course.
known
Okay,
fighter.
Topaz Tiger, he a known fighter.
There goes the horse, of course, and it is 200 less than the Topaz Tiger.
Yep,
Now,
it's
RJ,
400 during the damage
what if you
check.
played
And,
Rainbow
it's gonna be
Runes?
for me, buddy. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw.
Watch this, beacon off the
That's
top.
an odd one for me. I'm going to set a back row and end my turn.
Ooh, interesting.
Maybe another Raigeki or a
We've got
Twister.
couple of
Could be a
options
Twister.
here. I think I'm just going to go to battle and hit with the Tiger.
I'll take the 1600.
Okay, second main, I'll set one.
There we go. Set another tortoise. Looking pretty good for Simo right now.
Doesn't hurt me to activate Blaze Accelerator here.
Okay.
And I will set a back row, and it is your go.
Wow, you're just loading up.
Oh, he's
got a lot
activating
back.
Gem Flash
I will
Energy.
tell
Oh,
you
but
that.
he's not main
Why not
decking
Amber
it. Why did he activate the
Okay.
Blaze
Direction going
Accelerator?
Battle 16.
I will use my Wildfire here.
Oh, okay, that makes
Okay,
sense.
makes sense. All right, so these are all going to go into my spell and trap zone here.
Ooh, not that
including
one.
My Emerald Tortoise.
Okay, and I will summon myself a token.
So unfortunately, face down Crystal Beasts when they're destroyed by a card effect won't be able to crystallize, but that's fine. You get one free from last episode.
Just begun, Alex. The punishment has only just begun because I'm going to tribute my token for Rise of the Stormborn.
Here we go.
And I will
timing.
use Ryza's effect. Let's
Stack
see,
the
I'll get
Amber
3
Mammoth.
for Rainbow Ruins here, which doesn't matter much except for the damage bit.
Yeah, you're only getting in 1200 this turn if you don't spin that back.
That's true.
Your clock is significant.
I don't think that matters as much. I think you just stack the Amber
If
Mammoth.
I put, you're also at 3
don't
for
know.
Crystal Abundance. If you have a Pegasus of your own, that's going to be trouble for me.
Hear me out, buddy. Okay, you put your
Let's
own
see.
Pegasus on top of your deck.
If he
It's brilliant.
stacks
I
the
don't know
Rainbow
why I didn't
Ruins,
think of that, Alex.
Simo can
Okay.
normal summon
I think
Dweller
actually
and
the
then
one
crash.
that I want to put back right now is going to be your Amber Mammoth.
Yep.
I think
There
that
we go.
play is actually legit. But
Good
you know,
move,
if you
yeah.
want to do that, that's fine.
Okay, and I'm going to go into battle phase and take your 1200.
All right, I'll take my 12. That's fine.
Okay.
Halve the
and
battle
I will
damage.
end my turn.
Okay, I'll draw a card that could literally be anything,
Could be
and I will
literally
Set and pass.
Yeah, set. Okay.
All right, so now he can still Dweller, but he's behind a couple
How much
turns.
defense does Mammoth have?
16.
16.
Behind exactly 1 turn,
It's
actually.
not bad. It's slightly thick. Not Emerald
terrible.
Tortoise thick, but
Not
you know,
quite.
for a mammoth, you know, it's sizable.
A Cobalt Eagle.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm going to swing in with Ryza,
You already knew what this was. It'll
Yep.
go to the Stone Trap Zone.
and I'll swing in directly for a fat 700.
Take a little
700
700.
big ones.
Okay.
Now you could Cobalt Eagle stack
Is it
Pegasus
Cobalt Eagle? Couldn't
back,
get
but
first. I'll
it's just
draw.
not worth it.
Main 1, I will run out Topaz Tiger.
Okay.
Let's hit over the Eagle.
Okay.
There you go.
Time here. Is there anything that I do about this?
I think that's the move, yeah. You don't care about crashing into Ryza yet, because you're not dead next turn, and you would rather set up the Rainbow
I'll
Runes.
send my Ruby to the grave
Ooh.
to
That was
hit
the card.
Topaz.
Sure.
Okay, if he's hitting the Topaz, yeah.
Second
You could
main,
Rainbow
Rainbow
Runes negate
Runes
that, but
for
you'd
the
rather have the
back draw
Topaz
card.
Tiger go to the
Yep,
back
that is
row.
perfectly fine.
He remembered!
bad.
It's not just main phase 1.
I will pass.
Okay.
There we go.
Draw for turn. Main phase
Rainbow
1.
Runes
I suppose
4,
this
I
is as
think
good a
Simo's
time
got
as
this.
any to reveal this fact. I will sack off Cobalt Eagle for my second Ryza the Storm
Wow.
Monarch.
Unless
Targeting
that
your Ancient City
happens.
Rainbow Ruins, and I
Oh.
think that will wrap this one
Yeah,
up.
that's it.
Will not much I can do
Didn't see
about
that happening. Didn't see that coming at all. Well, you know, I did vote for RJ, so
Fucking
there we go.
Double Ryza.
Double Ryza be like-
Fantastic.
Yeah,
and you
feels
drew
pretty
both
nice.
of them. Even better.
Yep.
For all I know, you have 3, so I mean, I guess we'll find out. But fuck, I mean, that was good. I mean,
Man,
there was a lot of interaction.
Simo had it.
Again, that's
Oh, for
the thing.
sure.
We
But
haven't
then,
seen it so
you know,
long, so
epic
I'm happy
Ryza
with- At
moment.
least we got that out of it. I'm not happy I lost, but we'll try to change that here in the second game. And holy crap, maybe we won't be. I will draw.
Ew,
the turn.
yikes.
I feel you there.
That's not looking good.
Oh god, this is.
This is.
Do you have to set a scatter shot?
I concur, and honestly, I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm gonna set one.
Payne, what would you do in this hand?
Okay, that's a way to play it.
It's
Okay.
one of those
Oh,
hands.
No. Oh no.
I can only hope your hand is equally as bad. Okay, well, you have a monster. I guess that's technically better than my play.
Ooh, Topaz Tiger. He's a known fighter.
Incredibly marginally. Okay,
don't be
it
a
is.
tortoise.
It is.
Okay, all right, we killed it. That's good.
There's the ruby.
I wasn't expecting to get that far. I'll be completely honest. I think I'm just passing. Go ahead.
Okay, draw for turn. Main phase 1. This is so bad. This is so phenomenally bad.
Maybe I-
So just normal summoning a Dweller in the Depths.
Okay, so this is 1800. because
All
you
right,
have-
that's a good one.
Sure.
Exactly. And I'm going to go into battle and I'm going
Hit
to
over the Topaz Tiger. Hitting over Topaz Tiger during your turn is pretty big because Topaz Tiger is a pretty big tempo card.
Draw phase
In this
I'll activate
format.
Gem Flash Energy. I suppose I'll
They're not
try.
playing like
I'm
Ring of
gonna
Destruction or
crystal
anything.
bomb Topaz Tiger.
Maybe Scattershot at the same time. No, it'd still do it in different chains.
Tornado.
I'm going to target your Topaz Tiger and destroy it.
All right, Mega Punish there. Okay, fair play. Well, go.
That's pretty sweet.
Okay, all right, we're gaming. Okay, all right, we really.
Why'd RJ
truly
lose
are gaming.
600?
Okay,
Gem
now that
Flash
you
says
do not
300
have-
for each
for certain
continuous
do not
spell?
have a Crystal Raigeki in your background.
I might have missed
I am going
something.
to Lucky Iron Axe my Dweller in the Depths.
Whoa!
Okay, so he's 23. Sure,
He is, and I'm going to go into battle phase and I'll attack directly.
I'll take it.
That's a
Okay,
big
and
Dweller.
I will end my turn there.
Stand by. Take your 300.
I will take my 300.
Main.
Ooh,
one,
he's
I'm
having
going
Gem Flash
to
Energy count
accept,
itself.
And I'm.
That is not what it does.
Okay.
Doesn't it only count? Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, that's pretty good as far as top decks go. Main phase 1, I'm going to
Let me
normal
see.
summon myself a Cobalt Eagle.
Sure.
And I am going to go into battle phase, and I am going to attack in with Dweller.
Okay, it's my Mammoth. Which
Gem
is
Flash Energy does
And
say
I will
continuous
attack
spell
directly.
cards on your
14.
field.
Okay. I will end my turn, and at the beginning of your turn, I will take
Oh,
a 600
yikes.
from that Gem Flash Energy.
Yes, you will. And I am very upset about
Yeah, kind of a judge moment.
my hand right now.
Yeah, I don't know
must
how
be a
Sima's
stinker.
going to get out
I
of
can't wait
this
till you
one.
see this because you're just going to laugh. I'm going to set, I'm going to fire Rainbow Ruin, and I'm going to.
Sure.
Oh, God. Okay.
I
yeah,
wouldn't activate Rainbow Ruins here,
draw
but
the
you
turn.
know, it can't be destroyed anyway, so who cares?
That's a green boy that you have face down.
I mean, even if it is, you can
Mammoth.
hit
It does
over
turn on Twister, though. That's pretty
Main
big.
1. I'm actually going to do something that feels...
Or Tornado, whatever
like-
it's called.
Feels like a really dumb play.
I'm in.
Okay, I'm going to normal summon Emerald Tortoise.
Excellent.
Go
Whoa.
into battle.
Honestly,
You're gonna
not
get
bad.
Massively punished by your own tortoise.
It is Volcanic Scattershot. Take your
Okay.
500.
I will take an additional 500. I will attack
There we go.
in with tortoise.
Take 6.
Are you going to half
600?
that one? Okay. You know, I had to try.
You cannot
So I'll
half
take
yet.
half of 23 is 11.
No, you cannot do that,
Actually, no, I
Simo.
don't have this. I don't have an extra guy.
Oh, you don't.
There
have
we
an extra
go.
dude.
Simo
Okay, I was
knows.
just
Simo's
assuming your
red
face down was
Rainbow
going to be a
Ruins.
Crystal Beast.
Yeah, I think I was wishing it was a crystal.
Every
Beast.
episode,
I'm
he
sure
reads
you were.
Rainbow
I am going
Runes.
to end my
Yeah,
turn.
Gem
If I
Flash
didn't
Energy,
myself,
just
probably
don't do
would've
that.
heard that.
RJ,
That's
no,
how it
Emerald
is.
Tortoise
Main one.
effect. I thought that was the plan the
Take
whole
your
time.
600 from Gem
Oh, I'll
Flash
take my
Energy.
600.
RJ,
I
Emerald
will
Tortoise effect. Throw him in
I will
defense.
set. I'll pass to you.
I mean, it's not like Simo's
Have
gonna
a
clap back,
row.
but you know.
Back row could be, which was it? The Crystal Raigeki. I am going to try for, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm
the
going to
forbidden
summon
main phase
Rise of
2
the
effect
Storm
that
Monster,
doesn't exist in
topping
Duel
Face
Links.
Monster.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Oh,
you got
yikes.
it was Scattershot, Raigeki. So I could have, if you didn't tribute, I could have lived, and then I don't know what I was.
There we
drawing. I
go.
don't know if it would have mattered. It would not. My
Yeah.
hand is double Wildfire, Gravity Crush, Magna
Yeah,
Slash, and
RJ definitely had
fucking
this one.
Yeah, okay. And
right.
my hand was the Blaze Accelerator and for flavor double Scatter Shot.
I had double Scattershot in the
and
open too.
a
Yep.
Crystal Promise.
I think just
Excellent.
not playing
You
the
wanna do
Gravite
game 3,
Crushes
buddy?
or
Let's do the
Magna
game 3,
Slashes.
yeah.
Let's do it.
I think that's it. Honestly, game 3, RJ's got it. I think
that didn't go as planned. I always wanted
it would be
to force a
awesome if
game
Simo
three.
won.
I thought that would have been interesting, but holy shit, that was like the brick of all bricks. But that's what happens when you play Scattershot, right? All right, so
Yep.
I guess I'll go first.
so.
What do you
RJ is
I am
officially the
picking,
winner.
scissors.
Payne and I are
Change things up on
correct.
you from your time with Joseph.
think? Okay, so I'll pick rock. I had my hand already hovered over scissors. It's just muscle memory at this point. Yeah, I've gone first all these games. Maybe I shouldn't be going first. Maybe that's the mistake. But we'll
Yeah,
see.
and
I'll
speed
draw,
duel, right?
I will set, and I will
I
set
activate
2.
Emerald Tortoise's effect.
That's an
The
interesting
forbidden
one.
voice
And an
line.
interesting one. I mean, I'm going to set a monster, set a backer.
Crystal Orcus seemed pretty cool. Obviously, when we get Bridge of Salvation, I think it'd be
Okay.
sweeter. But I mean, Galatea
You are
searches
exactly
battle
right
anyway,
about
so.
Gameplay, ladies and gentlemen, gameplay.
I thought it was really sweet, though. I'm not sure how it compares to Pure, like
Okay,
normal
draw
summoning
for turn. I am
Sapphire
going to normal
Pegasus versus
summon Volcanic
Gearsu.
Slicer.
Sure.
And we're gonna swing in to your Tusky Boy.
Take 100. Right down here.
And then main phase 2, I will set a back row. I will let you go.
Okay, I'll draw. Main 1. Ugh, weird. I will fire Rainbow Ruin.
Do I have something to say about that? No, I don't.
All right, I'll set another. Throw it to you.
All right, draw for turn. Okay. That is a card I can't use right now. Okay, we're going to normal summon ourselves an Amber Mammoth.
Sure.
It's
Amber
time to hit some
Mammoth.
turtles. Gonna slap into this one.
There we go.
Fun.
Take a fat
Turtle
200.
number-
And then take a fat
Would you like to try again,
300.
sir?
I'm absolutely gonna.
These
try and
turtles
show me
put in
turtle
work.
number two.
That's
Oh, it's turtle number 2. There are
Yes,
so many
sir.
tortoises on this board. Okay. Wow. I don't have.
Link
anything
away,
else to
Barb.
do right now. It's your go.
Yeah.
Same. I'll
I mean,
Jet
that's
Flash
if you
Energy.
open the
Draw.
Gearsu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
that's
You
true.
just take your 3.
I will take.
That is true. I like that, actually.
Main 1.
It's pretty
I guess
sweet. I
will
might have to
sack
try
the
myself.
Tortoise for Magna Slash.
Ooh, that.
Magna
hurts a
Slash
little bit. Okay.
Isn't very good
Battle
right
hit
here.
Slicer.
I will take the 600 here.
And I'm.
Is he just using it for a bigger body? I guess.
Draw for turn.
I'd rather just play more Lucky Iron
Absolutely
Axes, though, right?
jack. Holy crap. Defense. And your go.
Stand by. Take your 3.
I will take my 3.
Main 1. I will.
Now
run
they're
out
taking
Dweller
3
in the
instead of
depths.
6. That's pretty
Ooh,
nice.
Okay, the 1800 boy is online.
Yep. I'm gonna send Magna Slash into Emerald Tortoise.
Emerald Tortoise. Will
Here we
to
go.
the main monster. Or, sorry,
Ooh,
the
should have
spell
put
slot.
your Emerald Tortoise in
And
attack mode and then
Dweller
use its
will
effect, switch it to
successfully
defense.
take out Amber.
All right, 2 down. Second main. I think I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay, let's drop.
They're
it.
only
Is this
seeing it
something
as
that does
2K
something?
defenders, which is fair,
It
though.
does. Let me see what I want to do with this situation. I really don't like that. I guess the play here. Main phase 1, I am going to normal summon a Dweller in the depths of my own.
Okay, so yours is 21.
It is. And I'm going to go into battle phase, and I'm going to attack into your Dweller in the depths.
Yeah, I'll Crystal Raigeki this.
Let me move this.
Okay, that's the one that you have. There it goes. Main phase 2. This is not ideal. I guess that still exists. I think I am going to.
Should have done that
Crystal
earlier,
Promise
but I forgot.
targeting
Whoops.
my Tortoise,
Sure.
and I'm going to summon it in defense.
Makes sense.
And I think I end here. Yeah, I do end here.
Okay. We'll draw.
I'll take my 300.
You will take your 300. Look at that. You're going to take 9, and now you're only taking 3.
I know. I've really moved up in the world, haven't I?
Yes, I guess I can heavily overcommit here and play into.
They're still saying you take the 300, even though Gem Flash Energy shouldn't count itself.
To attack.
Okay.
I'm going to activate.
So
Blaze
one turn
Accelerator
he took 300, even though he had 1 Crystal
Battle
Beast.
Magna Slash in.
Yeah, we're gonna Crystal Raigeki that.
Okay. That's fine. This goes. Now I can't get over that. I can tie it with Topaz Tiger, but actually
Do it,
Gotta
yeah.
love Topaz Tiger not quite being Jane.
Yeah, this is awkward. I'm gonna attack with the Tortoise. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
I'll
very
take
suspicious.
14.
And
Second
then
main, I'm
main
gonna use
2, Tortoise Effect. Yes, sir. Let's
I
go,
understand.
Simo! Emerald Tortoise's Effect. Yes!
So I guess I'll set one.
Yes!
Okay, this one's getting weird. I will certainly.
Emerald Tortoise's Effect.
Currently at
1800.
1800.
Yep, does not count traps, sadly. I wish it was both.
Yeah.
The Forbidden
I think
Effect.
We, in response to its existence, are going to attempt to get in on Tiger.
There we go. That's a good hit.
Okay, and then I am going to end my turn. This one is actually about as interesting as I expected all the others to be.
I would agree.
Not
Stand
the
by, you're
best
gonna
top
take 600.
deck.
Yeah, we'll take the 600.
Main 1. Battle.
Dweller can get over.
Slicer.
Okay, I am going to respond
A tornado?
with Tornado.
Yeah, I figured.
And I have to choose a target here.
That's
and
pretty
I think
good.
The target is actually going to be Blaze Accelerator.
Yeah, you might as
I
well.
think that is the call, is to hit Blaze Accelerator.
But then if you
Yeah,
hit the Topaz
okay, so
Tiger, you
Accelerator
turn
goes, he
off
goes on 18
Crystal
on Flash.
Raigeki.
Yeah.
But if
And
that set is a
second
Crystal
main,
Raigeki,
I
then you get
will
punished.
Set 1 and throw.
Now we're just two turtles looking at each other.
Yep.
Oh, that's ugly, is what that is. You. I am not a fan of this game state. I'm going to set a monster and I'm going to end my turn.
All right, I'll draw. You'll take 300 from.
This is peak Yu-Gi-Oh right here.
There are like two
Take
or
me
three
back.
draws in my deck that immediately blow this open for me. I just need to find one of them.
I would agree.
That's not it. End my turn here.
All right, I've got you on the 17 turn clock. Take another
Yep,
3.
I will take my 300.
Main 1, I guess.
Are you doing that math during my turn? Was that
No,
what
I-
you were doing while I was just staring at the screen?
I actually just figured that out last second, but
Oh, okay.
sure. I guess technically yes, that's what I was doing.
It's all in
right,
good
I
fun.
guess this sort of breaks things open. I'll bring out Dweller. I'll play Blaze Accelerator to up him to 21.
Another one.
There we go.
There it
Flip
is.
Amber Mammoth.
Get rid of that
Flip this
tortoise.
into Tortoise.
Simo in a very commanding position
And
right
then
here.
another Tortoise.
It is
Carbuncle.
Ooh, Ruby.
So that dies. Second main.
I think it was good not flipping Emerald Tortoise to attack mode. Even though that was a Ruby, you still don't know.
That's really
And you risk losing even more life points just so you could save your tortoise
Yeah,
and
I
put
really
in
just wanted to try to
defense.
keep you off Ryza since I know you have 2 of them.
I guess that gets you off a dude for a bit. Yeah, let's try it. I'm going to normal summon Volcanic Slicer.
3 slicers. Insane.
Yep, I'm going to.
Ooh,
go into
there's
battle,
another
and
one.
I'm going to attack into the mammoth.
To keep me off a dude, I can just reciprocate. I'm going to Crystal Raigeki this.
There we
Oh,
go.
Interesting. Okay, there it goes. Main phase 2.
Crystal Raigeki there is
Mega bad.
pretty
I'm
good.
going to Crystal
I think, yeah, that's probably the
Bring back your
move.
Tortoise too, sure.
Yeah. Gotta
Yes,
get
sir.
them onto the board. So
Yes,
that they are
sir.
not dealing damage. To me
Build
next
the
turn.
wall.
Still take the 300 from Blaze Accelerator, but that is better than lethal. I'll give
Yeah.
it that.
Yep.
And I will end my turn on that.
There's not much you can do
So I
here.
think
What does
take
what
out
does the Master of Barriers even do?
I think you don't have Ryza, because if you did, you would have Crystal Promise.
Okay. Good night,
unless you're
Pain.
Just trying to get Crystal Raigeki first, and
I mean, we're wrapping up here, so Payne, I
So,
appreciate you
don't
coming
really
through,
get
staying up at 4 a.m. Hey, this was awesome.
Okay, let's draw.
If I don't see you, rest well, man.
Is that really how
Be-
we're doing
be
this?
awesome.
I think it
Keep
is.
being you.
I'm going to normal summon Dweller in the Depths.
Sure.
And
Crashing?
I'm gonna give it an
Oh,
axe.
gonna give it an axe.
Cave
Oh, no,
dragon
the
with an
Dweller
axe.
with an
I'm
axe.
just going to swing into your Dweller that I am slightly larger than.
All right, so I'll take
Yeah,
5.
gotta get rid of that first, because it has
I
the
will
potential
end
to get
my
over.
turn. I'll
Okay.
take another 300.
You'll take
Ooh,
600
Wildfire
for-
here is
I
very
will take
good.
600 because of the Blaze Accelerator.
Yes,
the
the
Gem
clock-
Flash
Destroying
energy
your own
launches
Crystal
on-
Beast with the
okay,
Wildfire, that's pretty
that's
nice.
funny. I'm not sure it does me a huge amount of good, but it potentially breaks this game state if it works. There's like one card in the format that mega punishes this, but I'm going to guess you're not on it. I'm going to normal summon Warrior of Atlantis, and I'm going to swing into your Tortoise. God, Gem Flash energy is just a motherfucker.
Yes, you
Half this
fool.
is it.
You kill my Crystal Beast, but you burn yourself.
I think I have
Yeah,
to go
this was
for
a
it.
sweet
if I'm not
episode. It
playing
wouldn't have been the same
proactively,
without
it's just,
you.
like, not a common
Thanks, man.
here. And so I will attack into the Tortoise.
Okay.
And I will attack into Mammoth.
Okay.
And I should have switched my tortoise to attack, although the one card would have insanely punished me. So I will take
1,200 damage.
Okay.
Take that. Go ahead.
You deserve to win this one, Alex. I'm going to switch my tortoise to attack position. I'm going to attack with the tortoise.
All right, so this will be 6 plus 19 to 25 plus 1150 if I have with Rainbow Ruin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take...
So
I'll
6,
so 6,
19,
and then 23, half is 1150.
1150.
Yeah. And then main phase 2, I'm going to switch my tortoise to defense with its effect. Shout out to Mystic Tomato, and I'm going to end my turn.
All right, on the end phase, I will Wildfire.
Oh, that's big.
That's very, very, very bad. Oh, that's extremely bad. I think I just straight up lose here. There you go. That does. Holy shit.
Okay, so I'm going to nuke the board. Tortoise goes to your back row.
Only if I choose for it
That's
to go
true.
to my back
You
row.
don't
Let's
have
go.
to have it go to the back row, buddy.
I don't.
I think you do. You turn on Beacon.
You take. So you're going to be taking 9 presently.
Okay, so I'm taking 9 presently.
Beacon and Promise just become that much stronger if you do crystallize it.
You're going to get a 1 grand dude. I'm going to be taking 900. You would have to have 800 more attack points versus 500 if I put the mammoth into freaking Scattershot is 500, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna let the tortoise go. I have to play the odds here. Yeah, go for it. All you.
I will draw.
Okay.
You think I have the monster? Well, first take your 900, fool.
I will
Gem
take my
Flash
900.
I think this card has done like 4,000 damage collectively throughout the entirety of this game.
It's been pretty
Oh,
impressive.
because that's why I'm an idiot. Gem Flash Energy says all continuous spell cards.
There it is.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm an idiot. This whole time, this is a pause moment. This whole time, they were actually big braining me. I didn't realize Gem Flash Energy said all of them. I thought it was just yours. So my bad. Gem Flash Energy, very good in this format when they're both looking at playing Crystal Beast.
Well, I didn't get any Topaz Tiger, which made the payoff for my Crystal Beast significantly lower. So basically,
but he did have the
I got
Pegasus,
the
so.
Sapphire Pegasus, and I got the double Ryza.
Trade off for 1 Pegasus for 2 Topaz Tiger. That was an awesome episode. I really loved seeing Simo really bring it back on his redemption arc. This is what it was all about. You know, sure, we were right. I'm gonna do a better face for RJ so it's a little more flattering.
Recap.
All right, that's better. But yeah, it was about, you know, RJ winning because we thought that he had the stronger deck. I mean, he did pull the Pegasus, so unfortunate that neither of them pulled Doomfire or Rocket, but you know, it was a sweet gameplay seeing the hybrids go up against each other, and Wildfire and Crystal Beast. That's something I might have to take a look at, but no, probably not. Gem Flash Energy is actually a monster in this format. I didn't realize there's both of them, like I mentioned, but yeah, the real moral of the story, Simo, I'm proud of you. You really redeemed yourself in this episode. You read more up on the Crystal Beast cards. You realized that, you know, they crystallize even if they're face down, destroyed by battle. You did miss the if it's destroyed by a card effect and it's face down, then it goes to grave, but you know, I'll give you that. It's fine. Rainbow Ruins, you read that, and you know, you remembered to use Emerald Tortoise's second effect, the Forbidden Effect. And for that, it's truly a crystal blessing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.